with the crosshair placement, you want to keep it head level, and this is what head level is. Head level, it's something you just kind of get a sense for. Sometimes you'll be a little high, sometimes you'll be a little low, but you want to be head level. And a lot of people will sit with their crosshair right here. I've actually seen someone do this, like peek like this, and it like, I don't know why you would do that, but just always keep it head level. So like when you peek an angle like that, you just kind of guess where it is. So that's head level about. And then there's head level. And like you're adjusting because there's stairs, you're adjusting up a little bit for the head level. So if that's a little bit helpful. All right, so with crosshair placement, you always want it to be head level, of course, but you always, when you're pushing, you always need to check your angles and, you know, push like this. You hear someone, get them. You want to visualize them. So when you watch this, when you watch me peeking him, I'm visualizing where he's at, and I'm shooting him. Remember how I said check your angles? Well, there's an example of me not checking my angles right there. Sometimes crosshair placement is not about head levels, though. Watch this. So I'm watching right here, and I couldn't possibly be aiming at head level here. There's no way. So I aim center, and now he's killing me. So sometimes you'll be approaching something like sewer. You'll be moving in, and there will be an angle like that where you have to visualize their spot, and it's very hard to visualize. You just gotta think, where could he be? That's the spot where he could be. He could be right there. He could be right there. He could be right up on the edge right there. But you want to visualize, and like that's the spot where he could peek you from. He could easily peek you from there too, like he just did. But like, you know, just visualize, like, and also jiggle peek. You know, you don't want a full peek. You want to like kind of slowly peek your way in. You should never be full peeking unless you have like 2 or 3 people to back you up. Otherwise, you should be like real careful about how you push your positions. I just heard an ice ball up here. I started recording a little late, but so I'm gonna visualize that there's someone up here, and there he is. Yeah. So when you hear an ice ball and you see like this, the ice ball can be very useful for them to get up on positions. And so another thing you want to work on is like pre-firing. Like, so if you're pushing this site, it's nice to use your utility, like flash in, pre-fire, he's up there, kill him up there. But like, just get used to pre-firing. Like, that's a good pre-fire. This is a good angle to pre-fire sometimes. It really depends though. Like, you don't want to pre-fire every angle. But like, if you are almost 100% sure someone's like near you or there, you want to pre-fire it. You always want to be like the first one shooting, because that gives you a bigger chance. But you also want to AD. Like, you want to like cancel your movement. So he's about to push out, and I'm pre-firing, and then I did that. And headshot level, of course, always peeking like this, and then you go up when you peek this. And then you go up right here when you peek this. You heard him come in that way. So you pre-fire. Shoot a little early. You just know he's coming. So you want to get used to that. And it's just very, like, that's a huge thing. If you can get that down, that's going to be very helpful. So this one's a little trickier because I'm going to push this. And the player could be on either side. So when I'm peeking, I want to peek this right here. So he's holding that angle. I didn't expect that one at all. But see how I only peeked this, and then I went to that spot. Now I over peeked though. So maybe I would go like this, peek here, then go like that. And that would do it, I think. When you're entering into B like here on the site, this is a very hard entry, but like if you're an experienced like FPS player, you'll be able to understand that when you peek, you can peek an angle, see something, get information, shoot before you can even be shot, and get kills real quick and push in. So you can do that, and you can kind of visualize where, yeah, people will be, but I just totally whiffed that shot. But, you know, that's basically the idea behind that. So what I'm doing right here is I'm actually using the angle of the wall. Like, the further away that the wall is, the better this works. But I'm using the angle of the wall so that I can get more information and not get hit by the enemy from behind. That's why I kept looking back at it, because I was thinking this, but I wasn't actually explaining it when I made this video. Something you'll notice is that I'm not always putting my crosshair where I should be putting it, and that's because everyone has an issue with this. You gotta always remind yourself to put your crosshair in the right spot. And don't feel bad that you're forgetting, because everyone forgets. Thank you for watching the video. Remember, I do stream Monday through Thursday at noon Central Standard Time. I do stream on Fridays often at noon as well. And I do stream on the weekends, but that's more sporadic.
Oh. One enemy remaining.
Got you back, bitch. Flash me.